Police Scotland have condemned the shameful scenes which saw hundreds of Old Firm thugs invade the pitch following the Scottish Cup quarter-final clash at Ibrox. And they have launched an investigation with the SFA and both clubs after revealing that officers and stewards were targeted with extreme hostility and violence during the horrendous aftermath of today's game. After a goalless 120 minutes, Celtic claimed victory by edging out their fierce rivals 4-2 on penalties. Tomas Sivankara's winning spot kick saw scores of visiting supporters spill onto the track and eventually the pitch itself. As police moved to put a cordon across the field, dozens of Rangers fans, predominantly from the Copeland Road end, vaulted barriers and made their way onto the playing surface. The situation threatened to get completely out of control when rival fans, many of them wearing masks, threw bottles, flares and flagpoles at each other. At least one supporter was injured in the fracas. Celtic fullback Julian Araujo, who had jumped into the section housing his own supporters moments after the win, was involved in jostling with one Rangers fan who had come onto the pitch. The disorder lasted for around 10 minutes, with fans leaving the pitch only after police and stewards formed a line between them. It was also claimed that some Celtic supporters had stormed through the turnstiles without tickets before the game. Chief Superintendent Kate Stevens said, "The behaviour of a number of supporters at the Scottish Cup quarter-final between Rangers and Celtic at Ibrox today was shameful. It must be condemned by everyone involved in football and wider society." A number of arrests have already been made, and Police Scotland will now work with both clubs and the Scottish Football Association to carry out a robust investigation following the scenes on the pitch at the conclusion of the match. Officers and stewards were faced with extreme hostility and violence over a sustained period, with many individuals having armed themselves with items clearly intended to cause harm. Officers and members of the public have been injured in this despicable display, and I want to express my thanks to all officers and staff deployed. The investigation will also include the actions of some supporters who entered the Broomloan Road stand without tickets before the match started, forcing delays in the security operation and the turnstiles to be closed for a period of time. I would also urge anyone with information about who was involved in disorder before, during or after the match to get in touch with Police Scotland on 101. An SFA spokesperson said, "The Scottish FA condemns the behaviour from supporters entering the field of play following today's Scottish Cup quarter-final at Ibrox Stadium. An investigation will be carried out immediately in line with the judicial panel protocol." The match was the first since 2018 to have the Broomloan Road end filled exclusively with 7,500 Celtic fans. The scenes are likely to end any hope of visiting clubs receiving that traditional allocation for future league matches.